Hey guys, Chance here from the Tag, and you're about to watch a video where I'm talking to Derek and Tristan, but my audio quality is quite a bit better than theirs, and I apologize for that. It's just how things worked out. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, Chance here from the Tag, and I'm here with Derek and Tristan. Derek, you guys have talked to before, but I don't think you guys have talked to Tristan just yet. So Tristan, go ahead and say hello. Awesome. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about some things other than gameplay. Usually we're doing how-tos and stuff, but we're going to go aside the gameplay and we're going to talk about two things. They get dissed on quite a bit, and they've been known to hurt each other's feelings, and we're going to be talking about religion and sexual orientation. So we're going to start off with the religion, and we're going to start off talking to Derek. Derek, you go to a Christian school, so go ahead and talk to us. What are your insights on how do you see things?
Well, I mean, I've been raised in a Christian environment my whole life. That doesn't mean... Well, I mean, misconceptions most people have about Christians is, they're just boring people. They live their life in a different way than everyone else does. And, I mean, I guess I can see where they're coming from, but there's a difference between being a Christian and being a religious person. This is just my opinion. I don't want, to offend anyone, but... It seems like nowadays the church I don't know how to put this, but like, it seems like it's controlling the people in a way that they're making their own rules and they're not going by what God says. I mean, I know we're no man to judge what other people believe, but in my opinion, I just hate religion, but I love God. That's a big video on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out, but that's basically my opinion on religion.
They try to live by it. Like, I have a few friends and they try to live by every rule of the Bible. They won't swear. Like, every sin is forgivable in God's eyes, I believe. So
I mean,
I'm not gonna let things like the Bible and church control my life.
I don't really keep up with stuff like that. Usually we go to church on special occasions. I am a Christian, but I don't want to discuss religion in public. Like at school, I think, unless you go to a Christian school or whatever religion you believe in, that kind of school, you keep it to yourself.
Yeah, I feel like people nowadays, like, they're overly religious. Like, they take things way too seriously, and whenever it comes down to it, they feel like nothing's okay unless it's scripted in the Bible. Like,
I agree with that. I mean, I go to a Christian school, so I mean, you're open to talk God, but in public school, not everyone wants to hear that. So there's, I mean, my opinion is you don't talk about it unless it's brought up in conversation. But go ahead.
Yeah, someone told me once, I'm not gonna say names because this is highly inappropriate, but they said, religion is like a penis. It's socially not acceptable to whip out in public. You can play with it by yourself, but, please don't try and cram it down my throat. You guys can probably guess out of my friend group who's the only person that would really say that. But,
What?
let's talk about people that like try to raise their children based on religion. I feel like people that are raised on religion, they're gonna end up being more rebellious because they didn't have really a chance to go out there and be free and have a good time.
That's exactly how I feel. One of my aunts is doing that kid right now. She's not going to let her kid go out anything fun. So when she does finally get out, she's going to do something crazy, like come home pregnant or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky enough to be raised in a household that my parents actually, they're lenient, and they're not religious people, but they believe in God, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
They have let me experience what the world's like, basically. Not like the whole thing, because, I'm pretty young for that. But, I mean, they're not the kind of people that would be like, no, you have to dress a certain way, you have to do a certain way, you can't do this or that, They let me be, I guess, but they don't let me go out of the fundamentals, which they've raised me.
In my house, I've been raised by a single parent. The same way. I mean, pretty much the exact same thing. As long as I didn't do anything crazy, then I didn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
whenever I was younger, I was kind of whenever I was younger, I was basically raised around the church because my grandma, she played piano for the church, and my parents would always support her. But eventually, like I grew up, and I just like I'm very Christian. I'm not. It's just I don't. I feel uncomfortable around those things nowadays. Like people are like, "Oh, hey, you should come to youth with me, or you should come to church and stuff." And I'm just like, that's not where I feel like I'm like I am an actor. Like I act for a living. It's what I've been doing since I was a little kid, and growing around like you know how actors can be. They are vulgar people, and just like between the like going between being an actor and going to church every Sunday, I feel out of place and uncomfortable. So my parents, they don't force me into anything, which is good, and so that's just kind of how I was raised. I was with Christianity, but no one tried to shove it down my throat, and I really appreciated that.
The church we go to on special occasions like Easter and Christmas, you know, holidays that have to do with Christianity, it's a missionary Baptist church, but we don't go that often. Usually I practice religion at home. I pray, stuff like that, the basic stuff.
We're gonna start up another game here, and we're gonna talk about sorry, Derek.
Cute, Chance.
We're gonna talk about sexual orientation now. For those of you that don't know what I mean by sexual orientation, I'm talking about are you gay, lesbian, bisexual, straight, unaware, bi-curious, whatever you want to say. So let's start off with Tristan this time. Tristan, what are your thoughts on sexual orientation?
I mean, in a way, it's sort of like religion. Like, it's something different. You need to keep to yourself. Don't talk about it that much in public places. I'm straight. I believe if you're gay, that's okay. I'm not those people that are like, oh, you're going for being gay and stuff like that. If you want to do something, be happy. Do what you want. My cousin Cody's gay. He's an awesome person. It doesn't change who you are on the inside. Derek, what's your opinion on that?
Since we live in southern West Virginia and just like the southern part of the nation, it's horrible here because everyone knows the sin. But like, I mean, I don't think people should be biased on someone's sexual orientation because obviously we're all made the same. We never heard it before. We don't need it.
Yeah. People's sexual orientation, just because they may be a lesbian or gay, it's no reason to act prejudiced towards them.
Yeah, I have no problem with it. I mean, it's beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Right.
So.
I think it's perfectly alright, but like, some people just don't want to see it, and that's their, that's fine. I mean, don't do it in front of people who want to see it, I guess.
Yeah. Like I said, I have gay friends, gay cousins, gay hair cutters. I mean, they're all really cool people. There's nothing different about them from any other. But they like unique. They like to make their own decisions. They don't want to follow the crowd. On here, people are very close-minded, especially where I live. I mean, it's just hard for some people, but if that's what they want to do, they should stick with it and be happy.
Like they said earlier, don't flaunt it around in public, and if you do, be proud of who you are. Like, don't keep it bottled up. Like, if someone's like, hi, just be like, yeah, I'm gay. Like, what's it to you? Seriously. Like, don't start fights about it, but who are you to judge them by their sexual orientation? And, like I said earlier, I work at a theater, so the majority, like, my Facebook, I think I have 700-some friends on Facebook, and, I can guarantee you about half of them are gay, because half of them I've met through, the Theater West Virginia. Check it out if you haven't been there. They are, the technical definition for gay is happy, so I guess we So yeah, and literally, gay people are some of the happiest people I've ever met.
Right. I mean, I don't have any problem with it. I've met some of the coolest people I've talked to are gay, and it doesn't change my opinion on it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the only time I ever really have a problem with it is since I'm straight, if a gay person tries to push it on me, like, say a gay person would try to kiss me or something, that's when I would have a problem with it.
Yeah, it's not your sexual orientation; it's your sexual like approximation. Like, but yeah, be proud of who you are, but keep it to yourself. You know, like don't go flaunting around because people out there are homophobic and they will not hesitate. So, yeah, thanks you guys for watching. So later, yeah, say bye.